Knowing range, mean, median, and mode on the SAT isn't enough. They like to really test our boundaries in regards to how well we understand it. They tend to throw us like situations where they remove something and see what the difference is, or in this case, they ask us that um, if you have a median of, I'm sorry, a mean of 165, but a median of 125, what's up with that? And let's look through our answer choices and from there kind of see if we can make sense of it. Before we do though, let's just pretend that there's 20. Yeah, let's pretend there's 20 houses. What that means is that our 10th house is 125, and we don't have to worry about the thousands. But then somewhere, but the overall average, when you add them all together and divide it by 20, that your average ends up being a little bit higher. The average is a little bit higher than half of the houses. Well, let's think about that. If the average is more than what is more than what half the houses are, then you know what? That tells us that we're having more weight put towards this end of the spectrum. So let's look at our choices though. The homes have values that are close to each other. Well, that's not the case because they'd be much closer than they are showing up here. There are a few homes that are valued much less than the rest. Well, that means that that weight would be over here on the left-hand side, and that's not the case. There are a few homes that are valued much more than the rest. That is the correct answer. D, many of the homes have values between these two. That wouldn't be the case because if that was the case, that our median would be a lot higher because this would be our minimum, and that would be like one of our first few houses, and that wouldn't be the case. So that can't be D.